allegiance if you wish. Our Father,
Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Detra?
Yes.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes.
Mr. Yurda?
Yes.
Do I have a motion to, oh, okay, yeah, it's not on here.
So that's organizational, so you just need.
Oh, we just need the other part?
Nominates.
Okay. Well, we're going to have nominations for election for the 2021 Board of Education President. If the nominations are open.
I nominate Dennis Detra. There we go.
Move to close.
Nominates Mr. Detra. Second one?
Is there any more?
I'll second.
No, like,
Close.
second okay.
Closed. Roll call, please.
Okay, motion, sorry. Motion second for up here.
Yeah, I need a motion to accept the nominations.
I'll move.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Nominations are closed. Roll call, please.
Okay, Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Mr. Yurda?
Yes.
Mr. Detra?
Abstain.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes.
Okay, I will now open nominations for vice.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
vote for, I got it, sorry.
I want you to find out too if,
I'm going to catch up.
I'll ask you after this, but, I'll open nominations for vice president of the board.
I nominate Mr. Singleton.
Okay, so-
Thank you.
Any other nominations?
Close.
Okay, there a motion to close the nominations?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
Mr. Humphrey.
Okay.
Roll call.
Mr. Yurda?
Oh, yes, I thought Brad was first, I'm sorry.
Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Mr. Detra?
Yes.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Singleton?
Abstain.
Okay. You don't have to do the,
All five voted.
whereupon as pro tem declares that Dennis Detra was elected president and Mr. Singleton was elected vice president of the Rolling Hills Board for 2021. Meeting adjourned, signed, done. Now, I have a question that I just want you to check on.
Okay.
Are we allowed to have other people sit here and run the meetings, even if I'm here? If I say, if I can, because I'll tell you what, this.
Okay.
I mentioned to him.
Yeah, it would be a good
I mentioned
idea to
him
let
that he
somebody
could-
else
he
do it,
could
because I'm not gonna do
train
this
us.
forever.
You know,
Okay.
let all
Okay.
of us learn a little
So,
bit. It isn't like
be
you won't
here,
have as good
but
ideas.
step
be
down and let someone just run it.
Run the meeting,
Okay.
find out if that's
I
legal.
think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, yeah,
I
and
agree.
just everybody can take a turn at running the meeting. I'll sign whatever I have to sign as president, but it's just somebody else to run the meetings, and this is 4 years in a row. It's time somebody else.
And he hasn't committed to nothing.
And I haven't committed to running again. That's the idea.
Okay.
It'd be a good idea to get somebody else
Got it, yep.
involved.
But Dennis, I think with the leadership that you're providing, I think it's vital with where we are right now with the pandemic, with looking at the new schools and everything, so, you know, I mean,
Well,
I understand it's been 4 years in a row, but that's a testimony to where you
Well,
are.
one thing that makes it easy, I'm retired.
Right.
So I'm here during the, I can be around during the day and different things,
And your experience, we certainly
Right.
appreciate
but,
it.
but
Yes.
it's time for someone, and I can still do those kind of things, and somebody else can think about doing it next time. All right, establish Board of Education 2021 regular meeting dates, times, and places. Fourth, right now, we're at the fourth.
6:30.
the fourth Thursday of every month at 6:30. Is that still okay with everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
So 6:30,
6:30?
fourth Thursday
Thursday.
at CO. Okay.
Appoint OSBA legislative
Oh, we gotta do a
liaison.
motion in a second,
Oh,
sorry.
okay, we need a motion to accept that time and date.
Humphrey will move.
Mr. Humphrey made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Zimmerman seconded. Roll call, please.
Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes.
Mr. Detra?
Yes.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak?
Yes.
Appoint OSBA legislative liaison. I have done that the last few years because I've went to the Capitol Conference and those things, so if it's all right with everybody, I'd like to do that again.
Yeah,
That's great.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Someone want to nominate him?
Yeah.
Nominate.
Okay.
Is there a second?
Second.
Nominates.
Oh, we need a motion, too. You got it? Okay.
Well, I was using those. Is that good?
That'll work. Roll call, please.
Okay, Mr. Singleton?
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak?
Yes.
Mr. Detra?
Yes.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Appointment of Board of Education committees. Is there any different committees anyone's on that would like to move into a different one? If not, we'll keep them the same.
I really like the athletic and veterans.
Is everybody okay with
And
where
there's
they're
nobody
at?
on there, right?
Yeah, and
So-
there wasn't much we could really do with everything going on.
Yeah, we were
Exactly.
pretty much closed
You
down.
mentioned athletic, if you wanna switch me or something, if you'd like to do the athletic,
I'd be glad to.
okay.
Okay. so
What did Brad have that he was on athletic, or I was on athletic, I'm
I'll
sorry.
see if it's on this one, or if she got rid of it. Oh, she left it on there, so that's good. Brad was buildings and ground, and Brad was community outreach.
Yes.
I'll
Those-
do
those are the
the
two.
community outreach,
So-
and he can have the athletic, if that's okay, Brad.
Absolutely. Sounds good.
That's good with me.
Athletic.
So they will be the same as listed, well, they're not listed. They're not listed.
So John and Mike here.
You
Then
want-
the rest will be the
the
same,
rest
right?
will be the same.
So I'm just gonna write the rest stays the same, so you guys don't have to wait on me to do all this.
That's okay. We're in no hurry.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. Purchasing agent appointment is recommended that the local superintendent, Scott Golick, be appointed purchasing agent for 2021 to authorize the treasurer to invest inactive funds and request advances on local taxes, state funds as needed. Authorize the treasurer and purchasing agent to purchase within the limits of the appropriations. Pay bills as they are presented, provided funds are available, and to report monthly those bills and balances of the various accounts. Authorize the local superintendent to employ personnel as needed on an emergency basis until the next meeting for board approval. Authorize the local superintendent to approve professional leave and attendance at meetings within the limits of the appropriations and policies. Do I have a motion to accept item 13? Item 13.
Motion.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak?
Yes.
Mr. Detra?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes.
You skipped
And
2
we
items.
skipped-
Did I skip?
Yes.
What did I skip?
You skipped me out of
Candy.
my job.
Candy and service fund.
Would that give you a hint? Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to. It's recommended that Candy Rach be appointed treasurer and secretary of the Board of Education for 2021.
Motion.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Gotta keep it lively.
Yeah.
Keep us on our toes.
Yeah.
Ready?
Roll call, please.
Okay, Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Mr. Detra?
Yes.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak?
Yes.
Let's try number 12 now. It is recommended that the following resolution be adopted. there will be established a service fund in accordance with the provisions of Ohio Revised Code 3315.15 in the amount of $5,000 is what we normally
It's
do.
always been 5.
We never spend
We
it.
never come close to spending that.
Do I have a motion for item 12?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes.
Mr. Yurda?
Yes.
Mr. Detra?
Yes.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Let's go to 14 now. It is recommended that the Daily Jeffersonian, Cambridge, Ohio, be designated as the official newspaper for legal notices and advertising for 2021. Scared Mike. Do I have a motion?
Everybody's mad because they got rid of a lot of people, that's all.
Yes.
I have a motion. Do I have a second? I'll second. Roll call.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah, question.
What would our other options be?
We would have one.
That's what I thought.
It'd be the Zanesville Times Recorder or the Wheeling paper, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no option.
That's what I thought.
Reasonable option. Roll call, please.
Okay, Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Detra?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes.
Mr. Yurda?
Yes.
Number 15, it is recommended that WCMJ 96 FM Cambridge, Ohio be designated as the official radio station for 2021. Do I have a motion for item 15?
Motion.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. Roll call.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Yurda?
Yes.
Mr. Detra?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes.
Designation of public records training for the board. It is recommended that the treasurer, Candy Rach, be designated as official public records trainee and custodian for the entire board for 2021. What that is, we're all required to do public records training, but either Mr. Golick or Candy can do it for us. If you still want to do it, you're welcome to do it, even though we pass this. It's a 3-hour
It's 3
session
hours, yeah.
by the Attorney General's office, and I've been through it
It's fun.
numerous times,
It's fun.
and it is boring.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, it is awful.
It's
They
something.
walk you out of there so scared to say anything, it's pathetic.
Yeah, but audit recommended this being on here as part of,
Yeah, I used to do it for
Something
the
for the
Cambridge
states.
board.
but I've always done it on behalf of all you guys, but they wanted it on the agenda.
But you're still welcome to do it
Yes,
when
you
the
are
training is
welcome to do
available.
it.
So I'll move.
Mr. Humphrey. I'll second.
Roll call.
And Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes.
Mr. Detra?
Yes.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Yurda?
Yes.
Treasurer's report.
We don't have anything
We
like
do
that.
not have a treasurer's report. Actually, it's down there twice. Superintendent's report.
Nope.
Would you like to go ahead and introduce your?
Well, it's for the next, we still have one more meeting.
Oh, we still
Yeah.
have this still,
Yes.
of course. we
Yep,
do.
yep, yep.
Okay,
We got another one.
do we have to close this one?
Yes,
Yep.
it's
Do
six
I have a motion to
forty-two.
close?
I'll move. Humphrey.
Mr. Humphrey.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call.
Okay, Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Mr. Yurda?
Yes.
Mr. Detra?
Yes.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes.